Ladies and gentlemen, we brought KCA to Brooklyn, then to Manhattan. Now, the Kingdom Choice Awards will be touching down in Queens, New York. Live from the iconic Queens Theater, Saturday, September 19th. Presented by Kingdom Time Entertainment. Powered by Holy Culture Radio. All planes, trains, and automobiles lead to New York City for the 2026 KCA, the nation's official award show for Christian hip-hop and urban kingdom music. It's more than an award show. The KCA is a kingdom experience. Get your tickets now at www.queenstheater.org.
This is Real Rap 100. And we keep it 100.
But a lot of times we don't give God nothing to bless if we don't put our hands to work.
Come on, bro.
Talk that talk,
oh, bro.
That's that Vanguard talk, man. I be trying to tell him, man.
You and this something, bro.
Super excited for Christian hip hop culture. The thing I love about the KCA is what I'm looking at right now is that I'm seeing growth. I told Marcus, who's the person who put this together, is that Christian hip hop feels like what hip hop felt like in the 90s, where it was indexing way higher than its investment.
And every time somebody said something to me, God said, "This is why I created you. I make no mistakes. I have a plan for your life." And since then, God has been using me one song at a time, one day at a time, 1 year at a time. My name is Gifted Hands.
This is Real Rap 100, where we have real rap and we keep it 100. Hosted by Marcus and Richard Dolphin. This is Real Rap 100, where we have real rap and we keep it 100. Hosted by Marcus and Richard Dolphin.
But a lot of times we don't give God nothing to bless if we don't put our hands to work.
Come on, bro.
Talk that talk,
oh, bro.
That's that Vanguard talk, man. I be trying to tell him, man.
You and this something, bro.
Super excited for Christian hip hop culture. The thing I love about the KCA is what I'm looking at right now is that I'm seeing growth. I told Marcus, who's the person who put this together, is that Christian hip hop feels like what hip hop felt like in the 90s, where it was indexing way higher than its investment.
This is Real Rap 100.
And every time somebody said something to me, God said, "This is why I created you. I make no mistakes. I have a plan for your life." And since then, God has been using me one song at a time, one day at a time, 1 year at a time. My name is Gifted Hands.
This is Real Rap 100. This is Real Rap 100, where we have real rap and we keep it 100.
But a lot of times we don't give God nothing to bless if we don't put our hands to work.
Come on, bro.
Talk that talk,
oh, bro.
That's that Vanguard talk, man. I be trying to tell him, man.
You and this something, bro.
Super excited for Christian hip hop culture. The thing I love about the KCA is what I'm looking at right now is that I'm seeing growth. I told Marcus, who's the person who put this together, is that Christian hip hop feels like what hip hop felt like in the 90s, where it was indexing way higher than its investment.
This is Real Rap 100.
And every time somebody said something to me, God said, "This is why I created you. I make no mistakes. I have a plan for your life." And since then, God has been using me one song at a time, one day at a time, 1 year at a time. My name is Gifted Hands.
This is Real Rap 100, where we have real rap and we keep it 100. Hosted by Marcus Soul and Richard Dolphin.
Yo, what's going on, good people? It's your boy Marcus Hall, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Real Rap 100, where we have real rap and we keep it 100. This platform is sponsored by Kingdom Time Entertainment, which is a multimedia production company that pushes urban kingdom culture. First, let me apologize, man. I know some of y'all who were already logged in must have been saying, yo, why is the intro running like back to back? Well, like my monitor decided to fall and knock out my camera. And it was just a bunch of drama. So I had to get things in place. You know what I'm saying? But we here for this special episode of Real Rap 100, man. My host also is running a little late, but he said he'll be on in a sec. A lot of things going on today, man, but listen, shout out to those of you who are jumping on. Under 5, I see you. Shout out to Under 5 who was here on the last episode. If you have not checked out her album yet, Faith Size, go check it out on all streaming platforms. It is fire. And yeah, man, we're continuing to just really like support what God Chases is doing, man. 20 years of Christian hip-hop ministry. I believe it is the longest running Christian hip-hop label right now, you know what I'm saying? And they're putting out a project every month, every 20th of each month. And listen, man, everything that they put out thus far has been fire. Shout out to Brinson, the general of God Chases, man. I never knew, all the years that I've known Brinson, I never knew that his production was so crazy. Like, Brinson is an official producer, bro. And what made me really give him his props is that what he did with Jared All-Star's album was fire. But then he came with Under 5's album, and that was just amazing, like a totally different style of production, and it showed his versatility and his skill. So listen, follow God Chasers, man. They're doing some big things this year. They're celebrating 20 years, one of the longest, if not the longest running Christian hip-hop label in the movement. But listen, man, we have a special episode, and we're not going to be before you too long either, because we have a world premiere of the latest, the newest Kingdom Time Cypher. Now, for those of you who know and who have been following the Kingdom Time Cypher series for the last few years, you would know, like, yeah, they've been dope. They've been dope. And we came with a new one for 2026. And listen, man, yeah, I think we got one. We're going to talk about a little bit of the history and the vision behind the Kingdom Time Cypher series. But before I go any further, please let me welcome my late host, you know what I'm saying, my brother from another. Give it up for my bro, Richard Dolphin, yo.
What up,
What's
what
good,
up,
King?
what up, y'all? What's good?
What's good, King? I should show you some love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Y'all know, outside of, my host duties, you know what I'm saying, on the show, I'm in artist mode, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in artist mode. Came straight from the studio, man. So I just been cooking up, yo. It's an honor and a privilege. You know what I mean? I got a new single coming out, So New York, and I'm also featured on this world premiere that we about to do. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely, it's one of them ones, man. What's going on? Shout out to Under 5. You know,
yeah,
yo, people been hitting me up about you.
Shout out to Christian Best too in the building.
The young gunner,
Best a faithful supporter. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let me make a couple of announcements, because this is gonna be a fairly quick episode, because the premiere is scheduled for 8:45, which is like in about half an hour. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna hold y'all. So yeah, couple of announcements before we get into things. KCA weekend is in full swing. Listen, man, even over the last couple of days, I've finalized a couple of contracts. You know what I'm saying? The lineup is coming together. Listen, God never fails us. He always gives us the grace
You know it.
to put this thing together.
Every time.
And we have a dope lineup, bro. We have a dope lineup. And it's just gonna be, you know, it's a new thing. Like as I said, you know, we're moving to a new venue. And some people have been asking, like, well, why are we moving from Symphony Space from Broadway? And really it's because Symphony Space is undergoing a $45 million refurbishment of their space. $45 million. And I've seen the plans, I've seen the digital plans for it. Symphony Space is gonna look crazy when it's done. I mean, come on, $45 million. That ain't new carpet, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't new carpet and a couple of new chairs. You know, that's a whole thing, whole construction, whole thing, like state of the art. Not sure if they're gonna be charging us the same amount of money, but either way, that's what it is. And you know, there were other things where I was like, you know what? Well, we're gonna have to start looking for another venue, and we came across Queen's Theater. And other things I took into consideration is that, you know, although the KCA was dope at the Symphony Space, and it's a dope space, and you know, we was hype about the whole bringing Christian hip hop to Broadway. You know what I'm saying? But there were pros and cons to that. You know, the cons were that it's in the middle of Manhattan, pretty much almost in the middle of Manhattan. And those of you who live in New York know driving into the city or getting into the city can be a whole task. And then parking is very expensive. You know what I'm saying? Parking is very expensive in the city. So it was affecting some of the patrons because it was expensive. They had to buy tickets for the event, and then they had to pay for parking. Then they've introduced the new congestion fees for Manhattan too. That was another fee. So it was kind of making it a little expensive now. So we went to the Queen's Theater, and one thing about Queen's Theater, it's a nice space, very nice space. They have a lobby. Now, for those who have been following us from the Cumble Theater days, we used to have the press party in the Cumble Theater lobby because the space was there. That space wasn't at the Symphony Space, but now it's back at the Queen's Theater. They have a nice size lobby, so the press party is back an hour before showtime. But not only that, hear this, New York, free parking and plenty of it. Huge parking space. They got they're gonna have valets out there directing people, directing cars. So listen, man, it's a win-win. So listen, KCA tickets are available right now. The early bird tickets are available till the end of this month. So listen, can't say we ain't showing love.
And
So
it was
get
extended
tickets now.
It was extended.
Exactly, and we extended it.
Extended
We
it.
extended it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, you know what I mean? Stop playing. Shout out to my daughter Desiree in the building. You know what I'm saying? The young CEO. You know what I mean? The young executive. You know what I mean? Killing it. Big up to Des. Shout out to Tab in the building. Shout out to Bree in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and shout out to everybody who's jumping on, man. Tell a friend that Real Rap 100 is live. Now listen, we're gonna get straight in. Because as I said, time is limited, and we want to talk about the cipher. But before we go there, listen, shout out to the Knicks, the New York Knicks, bro. Yo, listen, right now I'm so tired. I feel like I'm surviving off of like 3 hours sleep. I was up last night.
Watching the game?
What? We woke. My wife went to bed, and the way me and my kids destroyed the living room and went crazy, we woke her up. I think she thought like there was some violence going on in the house. But what a comeback. What a comeback. It was an historic comeback. Big shout out to the New York Knicks. Listen, we gotta win. After that comeback,
yo, you know it's real. Real Rap 100. You know it's real when Marcus is leading the sports conversation. You know what I'm saying? When Marcus Hall leads the sports conversation, that's how you know if you're not in New York, then you don't realize the magnitude of what's going on right now. When Marcus Hall I've known this man for over 20 plus years, 25 years. He's never mentioned sports. You know what I'm saying? But that's the energy of that's the energy that's going on. That even him, he got to tap in. That's why I was like, hold up, you watch the game? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Straight up, man. This is the energy, man. Yo, listen. Yo, shout out to the Knicks. You know, shout out to Rich Dolphin, got a new single, So New York. You know what I'm saying?
So New York.
You know what I mean?
Look out for the movie. The movie coming soon.
The movie's coming, man. We here.
You know what I mean?
We here. You know, shameless plug, but you know, what's understood don't need to be explained. You know?
Exactly.
That's it.
So listen, we have a cipher that is going to be dropping in about half an hour, in about 30 minutes. Live premiering on YouTube. And listen, man, this will be the 9th cipher that I've done. Under the Kingdom Time Cypher series. This one's dope. I mean, you know, all of them did their thing. And I mean, obviously, some are gonna be better than some are gonna be stronger than some. But bro, real talk. Up until this point, my favorite one, I think the strongest cipher was I think it was it part 3? Part 3, which was featured yourself, Rich Dolphin, Prisoner, Selah the Corner, Alok, and Slave the Ninth in it. All heavy hitters. And that one was like very strong. The first one was powerful too. Corey Red, David Vera, Redeemed, Marcus Aaron, and Keylanda. That one kicked it off. That one set the tone. We're like, oh snap! This is something crazy right now.
This is
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this new one, yeah. And I'm, you know me, like I'm my biggest critic. You know what I'm saying? I'm hard on myself, but this one I'm loving.
Let me ask you this. So I'm gonna give you like a brief interview before we get to the artist. You were the brainchild of the ciphers, right? Your overall vision for it. What was your overall vision for the KTE ciphers? And then also too, like what went into this one? Because it's been a while since you had before you released a KTE Cypha. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what came down? Like why now? Why this particular beat? You know what I'm saying? And what was the desired outcome, man? Break that down for us.
All right. So originally the vision for the KTE Cypher series, the vision behind it was really to create a platform that would bring artists together. Artists who would more likely never come together to collaborate on a track. So that's why when you look at like the first one, the very first one, you have Corey Red, the legendary Corey Red, David Vera. You got Redeemed, who was like the young hot boy at the time.
Yeah.
Marcus Aaron, who was coming fresh into the space, hot. Yeah. And they had Keylanda, the young sister.
I think that was a star-studded lineup. That first kickoff was solid.
But the thing is that the chances of those 5 ever coming together before me creating that platform, it most likely would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? Because one, Corey Red, Marcus Aaron, Redeemed, there was no connection there. You know what I'm saying? And so I created that with that in mind. I'm gonna create a platform where we can bring people together, and that's what it did, man. And it took off. Fast forward to now. You know, it was actually it was a brother in the church who was actually on it. Phil Harlem we was talking one day and he was saying like, so when you gonna put me on one of these ciphers, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm ready, bro. And I was like, all right, we gonna make it work. So he kind of put the bug in my ear, to be honest. You know what I mean? And then I was listening to a track that was tearing up the dancehall space, which was the WYFL rhythm. And I was like, yo, it would be dope if we could get some artists to rock on this, because in our space, in Christian hip hop, I feel like there's not enough collaboration or fusion with dance or reggae. You know what I'm saying? Like mainstream.
Not existent.
Exactly.
It's almost to the
point. And I've always and I've always pressed for that to happen, because it's like I've always wondered why. And then when I presented it to artists, like there's artists who I presented that to, and they've been like, nah, I can't rock with that, bro. I can't rap over that. So there's only certain artists in our space who have shown that they can. One being David Vera. You know what I'm saying?
This is what he do.
Right, because of his Caribbean background.
Yeah.
So he's been able to do that very effectively, but he's one of a very few. You know what I mean? I remember I've sent stuff to even Slave, the Ninth Inning, and say, yo, and he's just like, bro, I can't do it. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard this track, I sent it out to a few heads where I was like, you know what? Let me see if they'll bite. And I was saying it. I mean, even when I sent it to Tommy, I was like, yo, Tommy, I know this ain't really in your lane, but you know what I mean? And his response was like, bro, I know what's good, bro. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And so I was to my surprise, everybody who I sent it to was like, yo, yeah, I can do this. We can do this. And we made it work. We got it together. We got in the studio, and everybody, and I gotta salute the team, everybody brought their A game. You know what I mean? And what I do appreciate about everybody is that the commitment to excellence. Because there was even a couple of the brothers who went back to the studio. I was like, nah, I want to tighten something up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, all right, we on. And then when we came together last week, we shot the video. Well, it was actually this week, technically, this week. Right?
We on Kingdom Time, man. This week, Saturday,
that's it.
The video. Right. Monday, we watch it.
So we shot the video. It was actually Sunday we shot the video, and I'll be honest, like watching the video really brought it again to life for me. Again, and really made me know really how dope it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my brother Baron Mac too. You know what I'm saying? My brother Baron Mac has been on my case saying, like, Marcus, I know you're married to Premiere Pro. I've been editing in Premiere Pro and After Effects for years. And over, I would say, the last maybe 5 years, DaVinci Resolve has come in and kind of started to become, I would say right now, has become the industry standard for editing. Like, movies are edited in this software. And so I've been on the fence, like, to transition over. And then what really pushed me over was the interview that we had with Marcel, who is a film director, filmmaker. And I was telling him, like, yo, I'm thinking about going over to DaVinci. I've been, with Premiere. And he said, yeah, man. And I was like, and when I said to him, I actually shoot with Black Magic, he said, come on, Marcus, man, you shoot with Black Magic and you ain't on DaVinci yet? And that's when I was like, it was like, its vibe was almost like, bro,
lights on,
stop playing, bro.
Lights on, stop playing.
Like, you playing yourself. And I did it. So this was my first video I officially did in DaVinci Resolve. And I'm married. I divorced Premiere. No, let me not say I divorced Premiere, because I still used it for some effects. But DaVinci Resolve is a beast. The first time actually editing a full video in 4K, because it could manage it so well. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy Baron, though. My boy Baron, he's not as good as me. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mazar Fuckers.
Yeah, shout out to
salute.
But Baron has been instrumental in many things when it comes to me and transitioning. He was the first person to put a Black Magic camera in my hands, and I shot a video with it. It was his, and I loved it. I fell in love. I said, all right, I'm gonna go buy me one. You know what I mean? So shout out to my dude Baron. Anyway, What time is it? Yeah, we ain't even got that much time. Let me get these guys in. I got a couple of the brothers who are actually on the Cypher backstage, and I'm just gonna bring them all in one by one. Because again, we got like maybe 15 minutes or so before the premiere actually goes in. I'm gonna post the link live in the chat, and everybody can go and watch. So listen, up first, my brother from another, my friend, my homie. Give it up for a general, a veteran in Christian hip hop. Give it up for David Vera, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Don.
Yeah, I was looking for my applauses, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
The home.
Yeah. What up? What up?
Up next, we got.
I don't know if you hear me. I'm hoping that you're hearing me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You hear me good, right? Because I'll be seeing Marcus be moving and. You know,
we good. Next up, we got Range, the artist, a phenomenal talent. Give it up for Range, y'all.
Yeah, we in the building. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And then we got the one and only Soul Harlem in the building. Give it up for Soul Harlem.
Hold on. Let me do this right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
God be the glory. Yeah.
About that time. It's that time.
Mm-hmm.
Man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
So this is actually 4, including Rich Dolphin. This is for we're only missing Barack. But these guys are a part of most of the team who made up this cipher. And I don't think I could have chose a better team, man. Like the camaraderie, the chemistry. And you see it in the visual, like it almost just felt perfect, man. Real quick, David, how did it feel to you? How's this one feel to you? Because this is not your first either. You've done one before, but how does this one feel to you? David, you can hear me? You can't hear me, David?
Bro, it feels good, man. It's different. You know what I mean? Like it's more up the alleyway of what we was discussing, right? Something different that most of the Christian rappers are not touching. But I noticed that with this particular rhythm, a lot of people have been jumping on it. But as far as it being different, I'm happy to see my brothers, representing on the Caribbean side, because that I am, have a Trinidadian background. So it was definitely different from the other ones, man. I felt good. The fact that I was on the first one, which was the best one to date, but like we're going to keep saying, but until this one drops in, and this one right here is definitely up there, man. Got my brother, Big Harlem with us here, and then I got Range, the artist. So for me to be on a record with all of them, we got the youth and we got the the OGs, and we all kind of going back and forth. I think it's pretty dope, man. And I'm just happy to still be considered in this type of environment.
Yes, sir. All right, Range, talk to us, bro.
Listen, man, y'all need to just be grateful that we ain't spit this joint where I work. Because they'd have been calling all kinds of codes. They'd have said code red because this is fire. They'd have said code blue because we taking their breath away. They'd have had all kinds of codes. We shutting the hospital down. This joint was crazy. Now, this was definitely a blessing to be a part of. As soon as Marcus sent this over to me, I was like, yeah, I got something for this. And I was like, everybody in this room can attest to it. I was like, listen, I want to go first.
Yes,
I just want to get this out the way.
Yes,
I got something to say right now.
Word.
And I'm gonna let it be known. Yeah, for sure. This was fire, bro. It was a blessing.
You did say that. And you know what, bro? After all that was said and done, I get it. Because you was the perfect starter, bro.
Yup. You was running point on this one.
Perfect starter.
Definitely running point. Yup.
So Harlem, talk to us. Because this is your
First off, that's how you hit me? I came to you like, yo, son, what's up with that joint, son?
You started it, bro. You started this fight.
Matter of fact, listen. Let me pause. I know you asked So Harlem a question. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta break this down. Listen, for those that don't know, right? He's really Harlem. When I mean by really Harlem, You think you started? You think you're the brainchild, Marcus? No, he is. He lined us all up again.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He lined us all up again. He said, I need to get on the cypher. This is what.
Yep.
So I'm gonna line this, make the situation up so Marcus could think that he's doing something. You know what I'm saying? But this is how I'm gonna make my debut because you know what I mean. I'm shutting everything down. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Straight up.
Word.
You know? So salute to you, my brother. Go ahead. So how was it for you to mastermind this cipher, bro? This is Professor X.
I'm gonna keep it tall. I'm gonna keep it so tall with you. It was really an honor to work with y'all. Like I respect all y'all pens. I've gone down rabbit holes of all y'all work on YouTube, and for me to have the opportunity to really jump in the cipher and give bars with y'all, super dope.
Yeah. And you held your own, bro. You held your own. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys have seen the video already, right? I mean, Rich Dolphin, I keep forgetting, like, you're the host, my co-host, but you're also a part of this thing as well. So, yeah, talk, Rich.
Yo, literally, Dave, shout out to my bro, Dave, you know, because we've always talked about, I always, like, me being of Caribbean descent, raised in Flatbush, which is the Caribbean, the one Caribbean borough, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Straight
Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's exactly, you know what I'm saying? So I always loved, like, reggae and dancehall. Like, I was raised on it. I love that. I came to that more than before rap. You know what I mean? To be honest, I was raised on dancehall before hip hop. So knowing that I was brought up with that and having that ear, I always wanted to get on a dancehall type record. But being the fact that I was so raised in the roots, I detested when rap and when hip hop and dancehall mesh sometimes, because I felt like the rap part was so inauthentic. There were a few that are able to make it happen and make it work. Like shout out like KRS-One. You hear KRS-One do it? It sounds it sounds seamless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Dave, when Dave Vera does it, it sounds seamless. Like Dave rap on everything. Soca, you know what I mean? Reggaeton, he does it all. I'm jealous. You know what I'm saying? And he would always put the barrier back, you gotta get on one of these. And I'd be like you said, like, I can't catch it. It just doesn't sound authentic to me. It could be me in my head, you know what I mean? Because I'm so, like, have such an affinity for the culture, wanting to make it sound right. But this record was just like perfect, right up the alley. I was excited to be on it, you know what I mean? And it also took me in a different mindset, you know what I mean? Because I went on a mindset and I approached the record differently, you know what I'm saying? Because with the record, I wanted to, like, the intentionality to sound like you on the record, you're on the beat, the different feels. Right. So, certain beats, like for instance, the last cypher on Cypher 3, we was rapping on Jay-Z, Where I'm From. The beat just make you want to shoot somebody.
Where I'm from.
Straight up, you just want to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Just that beat signifies guns and butter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's the glory of God. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. But a record like this is like, we gotta be able to, get the bars, but you gotta be able to swag on this. Like, you gotta dance on this joint. You gotta be able to, like, get in the tap into that feel, man. And that's what I was literally aiming for. Being the fact that it was my first time rapping on a beat like this and on this texture, and wanted to show a different color, you know what I mean? Different color to my palette, because people might think, they're expecting Richard Dolphin to sound like this. I aim to sound intentionally like not different, and I love the order of it. I think, again, like I said, range, running point was the perfect set off, and shooting the video, I just love the fact that I saw there was a certain synergy with us, like, a certain synergy, and I don't know, maybe because we all Church City gang, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. It just felt right, you know what I mean? It just felt smooth, and shooting the video made me appreciate everybody else's bars and music that much more. The fact that we did it, you know what I mean? So that's something that I definitely more hope resonates. The camaraderie, even that was on the set. We had laughs, we was joking. It was just a dope vibe, man. For real.
Yeah. And I'll say even the shoot, like, I've done plenty of music videos, you know what I'm saying? And some music videos I don't enjoy. I just don't enjoy shooting them. You're on the set, you just want to get it wrapped up and done with, because, like, it's annoying. But like this one was just smooth. You know what I mean? And that's why we were able to shoot it in the time that we did as well. You know what I mean? There was no like no hiccups, bro. It was just like everybody was just like moving, everyone was professional, everybody was focused, you know what I mean? And then just even how you guys bounced off of each other, like even like when Range passed it off to Rich, it was literally like, bro, this was there's a Knicks energy in the building, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just like passed it off, and that's how it just went through the whole joint. Like, yo, just passing it off flawlessly. Like after Rich Dolphin, Gage just came in smooth. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, after that, So Harlem came in just clean, took it. You know what I mean? And then just passed it off to Barack, and Barack just took it to the hoop. Dope.
Shout out to Barack, because, and this is the behind the scenes. This is real rap 100. We gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Right. When Barack was getting on the record, I was shocked, because Barack, for those of you who don't know, we're breaking down some history here, right? Barack was part of a group called People's Choice, which in the golden era of Christian hip hop in like the early 2000s was like one of those groups, like, you know,
when the duo
top groups, like a Kingdom Choice Award, nominated, they performed, like, you know what I mean? They was it, you know? And then, you know, dudes do they run in there, that's it. I haven't heard Barack rap in like maybe 15 to 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Long time.
So the fact that I heard him, you know, I've even heard shout out to Vince Gooch. I've heard him rap. Even at the church. Like, he'll come through and he'll do his 1-2. And then when it came down to Barack rap, be like, nah, son, I ain't doing it. So the fact that he was over here to be like, yo, listen, now I'm on this joint. I'm like, he on it. I was in the chat, Barack getting on it. I was like, okay. Yeah. And Marcus, go ahead, Marcus.
I ain't going front.
Take it back.
I ain't going front. I was a little concerned. I was like, yo, who this old head coming, bro? Trying to bogart the cipher. You know what I'm saying? Is he even ready? But bro, I cannot front on the general. He came in.
Don't say too much. Because you know we got a premiere coming up. Don't say too much. Let it.
And,
you know
and he did it.
Yeah,
he did it. I got to give it up to Barack. He did it. Like I'm almost.
Yo, can I just say this, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, the way Range opened it and the way Barack closed it is flawless, bro. You can't miss. You can't miss.
Perfect. Perfect. And again, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no weak links on this. And I mean, everybody did their thing. I'm excited about it, man. I know I see them in the chat. Jared All-Stars getting aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have said a lot. Let it rip.
I knew everybody was gonna do they want to. I was curious to see how everybody's verse was gonna land. Only person I wasn't worried about was Dave. Dave ever been doing this. I was like, oh, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you can put him. You can put him anywhere. First, last, second. He's certified. You know what I mean? He gonna do this. He does this. But everybody's stepping into a different lane in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I never heard So Harlow on his record. Even though Range is kind of like, I never heard him, but it wouldn't shock me if he couldn't, because his name is Range for a reason. Range,
he's very
the artist,
versatile.
Different range. The versatility is the superpower. You know what I mean? Come on, I mess around and sing, do praise and worship on the record. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. He does that. He does it all.
It's an all-rounder, an all-round talent, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, even I know I'm stretching my palette on this record, but yo, it was definitely something special, man. I'm definitely glad to be a part of it.
You know what's really dope is it's dope because we all have the confidence. You know, sometimes you get on a record with somebody and you be like, yo, he ain't do what I wanted him to do on this record. You know what I'm saying? But with this, not only do we express that we love everyone's verse, but the evidence that we love everybody's verse is when we're spitting our verses, everybody behind us knows the lines.
Yeah.
Like, that's like everybody, and it's like we didn't study this. we just rock with each other so much that we like, yo, what he say? We got it on repeat ourselves. So, yo, this was definitely one of them ones for real.
Word. So we got like around about a minute or so before we let it go. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say this because this is Real Rap 100 and this is what I do. I've heard some people do some things on this track, right? You know what I mean? And there's some stuff.
Everybody.
And shout out to everybody who did their thing. You know what I mean? Y'all did your thing. But y'all are gonna get bodied tonight. I'm telling y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? It's curtains for all of y'all. In about 60 seconds, it's over. It's over.
There goes Marcus.
I'm telling you right now, bro. It's curtains for y'all. Y'all had a moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm clapping y'all. Y'all had a great moment, but like
Real Rap.
That moment's about to be over with right now. I see David. See David all quiet. David's like, nah, bro. I'm not saying nothing like that, bro. That's not godly, bro. I'm saying it. I don't care, son. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this one, yeah, they cooked.
The music gonna speak for itself. It's gonna speak for itself. Watch.
Yeah. So hold on a second.
We gonna premiere it here? We gonna premiere it here or?
No, I'm gonna post the link. Okay. I'm gonna post the link because I want them to see it on the YouTube and to, you know, so we want the views, bro.
Yeah, but let the ones that actually is on the show right now get the first crack at it, and then after the episode, then post it on the link. They in the chat. They hitting.
No, we're already set up for them to go to the link. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We're already set up for them to go to the link, so I'm gonna post it in the chat. And y'all go. We got like about 60 seconds, and y'all go to the link. Y'all go to the link.
Like the link.
And hit the link. Watch the video.
Comment.
Comment. Share. Comment. Share. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Post it. Share it. And then we'll hang out for a couple of minutes. And then y'all can come back and give us some feedback before we wrap it up. Because we're wrapping this up for sure in like by dead on 9 o'clock. Because I'm very tired, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm very tired. I was up all last night. You know what I'm saying? I got very little sleep and I have a long day tomorrow. You know what I mean? So listen. Here's the link.
Let's go get it.
The link's in the chat.
Right there.
The link's in the chat.
Click the link.
Can you all actually click on that link though? It should be able to. So the link's in the chat. It's premiering now. If you can't click on it, copy and paste it into your. There we go.
I'm checking right now. Make sure we good. Oh yeah, we lit. We lit on my end. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We lit on my end. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Y'all gotta peek this thing. It's dropping. We here. There it go. What y'all waiting on? This is the live premiere. What's up?
Like here it go.
Here it go. We here. Look at that boy.
All right. I'm seeing people there. They watching.
Yeah, we here. That boy Range cooking. You know what I'm saying? Remember, drop the comments, and then drop your feedback in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got a bunch of people on it. They watching.
Yeah,
they watching.
We outside.
Yeah, they watching right now.
And we watching it. We watching it with y'all while y'all watch it.
Uh-huh. And then after this, fellas, we can just post it wherever we post it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Richard Dolphins up.
Make sure they got that. I'm reading my captions. Make sure they got my balls right. You know what I'm saying? They like,
they burning it up. They burning it up over there.
Get the dance on, bumping dance on, check the ball, I get busy. No job.
Word.
Salute to my bro, Shatar, on the tune in.
So what's next though? When we gonna collab on something for real?
See, this how you.
That's a conversation. Y'all gotta talk about that.
This is how he do. And next
that's an off-camera conversation.
Dude's got a whole and he brings he just into a whole project on his label. You know what I'm saying? Just did a whole project on his label. And he
So Harlem Records.
You know what I'm saying? He got
So Harlem Records.
So Harlem Records. Yo, man, I'm really glad that So Harlem, like you on the record with us. You know what I mean? Because for those of you that don't know, like, you know, So Harlem is definitely a brother like that. We came to know him from our church. You know what I mean? Yep. He's one of the newest members, not even the newest members of the church, but impactful members that came across us. And just, like, he was that member that everybody loved, and he always loved rap. Yo, hands down, has the greatest baptism. Man came through in all white, looking like the Godfather.
Word. Yo, for real.
Hall of Fame.
Yo, Jared All-Star in the other chat just quoted your line.
Crazy.
My pen is on Peter.
My pen is on Peter.
Jared, salute.
Let the world know. And it's a brother that he's passionate about hip hop, but was so intentional on being right with God first. He was like, I don't even know if I want to rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I want to rap, how do I rap for the kingdom? And got to do
for
it
real.
right.
I don't even want to be an artist, man. I just want to be that hired gun. You got a 16 for me? Just let me go. You know what I mean? You need a 16, hit my phone, let me go.
Fire, man. So it's definitely an honor to grace this world premiere with you, bro, and introduce you to the world, bro. Like, real talk. Your first music video. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queen Emmy. You know what I'm saying?
Real salute.
The real shooter.
Yo, and to give you a backstory on how I got my name, a lot of people don't know, but I actually got my name from you, Rich. You know what I mean? Because as a writer, and you know, just my street name was always Tommy Guns, but coming into Christian hip hop, it was like, you know what I mean? I just felt conflicted with my name being Tommy Guns and spitting bars about God. And I never forget, one day we was outside. I think I said something or I did something, and you was like, "Yo, bro, you so Harlem," and it just like, and it stuck.
Like, right. A double on time.
Everybody's jumping back in. Everybody's jumping back in now. All right. So Desiree says fire. Victor Victorious said salute everyone.
Victorious.
Know what I'm saying?
My bro.
Jared. Now, Jared, you know Jared is a barologist as well. So if you're going to give a round of applause, you already know. Yeah, man. So listen, for those of you who have watched it, please leave a comment on the joint, like it, share it. You know, that helps with the algorithm. We want as much people to see this as possible. We're gonna push it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Christian Bless sends out the fire emojis too. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a great work, bro. And again, you know, me personally, I'm saying to you guys, you know, round of applause. You know what I mean? Job well done. Real. Hold on.
Stacy
Pompey. Big up Stacy, man.
Big
we miss you, Stacy.
Hey.
Fire.
Nice.
Shout out Stacy, man. And you know, look, hold on. Great job, guys. Everything was fire. So you already know when Stacy says something fire, because she ain't coming from she coming from the real school. You know what I'm saying? So Stacy say fire, it's fire. We love you too, Stacy. Miss you, man. Need to see you. New York's hot now, so you can come pay us a visit. You know what I'm saying? I know when it's winter, you don't want nothing to do with us. No? All right, Supreme 22049. Cypher is one of the most impressive I've heard in quite some time. Salute, Supreme. God bless you.
Yo, man, yeah. Much love, man.
Yeah, man. Victor said, someone call the fire department. Word. Under 5 says she don't like East Coast rap. What's up? What you say now, Under 5? Talk to us nice. Talk to us nice.
Real talk, Under 5. We all wrote. We all like had poster material. We clipped what you said and said, all right, we got something for. All right, we got something from Milwaukee.
Word.
Much love, sis. Play.
Yeah. So listen, we're about to wrap this one up, man. But again, job well done. It was a great, again, for me, it was a very gracious process. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking forward to, what the world's going to say about it, because the world is going to see it. We're going to make sure that we're going to push it. And it was just a blessing to work with my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Let's work with my brothers, man. And shout out to, the Church City squad, man. I mean, again, it wasn't a Church City Cypher. It was still under the Kingdom Time umbrella, but we're all members of Church City. Shout out to Pastor Rich. You know what I mean? And all the leaders over there at Church City. And look out for City Fest. City Fest is June
27th.
27th. Yeah, City Fest, man. City Fest is like the new rap fest right now. You know what I'm saying? In New York. So pull up June 27th. The whole block is shut off. You're gonna have all these guys who are here tonight. They're gonna be rocking on the stage. And yeah, it's gonna be dope. This is the third year, right?
Third City Fest.
Third
year.
We got so many rappers. We can't fit them all in the cypher. Be too long at Church City, man. I was in an interview. Somebody was like, "Yo, Church City got the Avengers of rappers, man." Like they all assembled at Church City, man.
So much talent in that building, bro. So much talent.
So much talent, and it's all gonna be at display at City Fest. So definitely make sure you guys are in the building June 27th, man. It's going.
Pull up.
Believe that.
Word.
And also, I wanted to give a big shout out to my bro who's not here, the boxing bully who delivered. You know what I'm saying? The perfect exclamation
Shout out
point
to Barack
at the end of the cipher, man. He came through with it, man. Like he definitely definitely had one of my favorite lines. It's like, I left rap, you left the mumble in it. You know what I'm saying? Like he came through like, it's all good because now the king of the jungle's in it. You know what I'm saying? Like he came through, set the tone crazy. Oh, shout out to my bro, Uluwa in Houston, living in it. You know what I mean? So part 2 coming? Suggestion, not a question. Yeah, that's my bro right here from kindergarten. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
My bro from kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? He's checking out from Houston, man. So it's good to know Houston's in the building. Yeah, under 5, yo, boxing bully went off, man. And the thing is, we didn't. Only person that knew where he wanted to go was Range. Range was like, I'm going first, y'all.
Yeah, he did. He called it. I thought he was being arrogant. I was like, yo, who this dude think he is, bro? You know what I'm saying? But he knew. That's the genius in him. He knew. He knew. I am the starter, bro. I am going to set this fire off. You know what I mean? And it was perfectly done, bro. Salute to you, King.
I just wanted to play the point guard. Dish it off to y'all so y'all can do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Set y'all up for success. You know what I'm saying? Get it right.
Threw it off the glass for me, yo. Straight up, like GP and Sean
Come on.
Kidd, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, salute.
Come on. They've been calling me Young Rich Dolphin since I started doing this. It was only right. It was only right.
You know what lives rent free in my mind? Your morning, your mate. Your morning, your mate. I said,
yeah.
Yo, Dave's that joint live rent free in my mind. You know what I mean? For no reason. For no occasion.
No, you know what's crazy? How Dave killed it when he switched up and went to the patois, and that almost didn't make the cipher. Right. That's the crazy part. Imagine if we would have left that out. I would have been tight, sir.
Yeah, it's true. And it's funny, and that was the beauty of it too, because like even when we was in the studio,
Marcus was trying to cut us off. Said, "Nah, man, cut this."
I was, but it's like collaboratively though. Like even Barack was like, "Nah." Barack was like, "Nah, it's too long." But
it needed that, bro.
Lose that part. That's like the dope part.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And everybody's call was on point, and there was no fighting about it. It was like, all right, word, yeah, let's rock. You know what I'm saying? It was just a gracious process, man. You know what I mean?
All I know is I came out the studio after spitting all uneven amount of my bars, and everybody was like, I'm putting mine back on there. Let me get my extra 4.
He gave 4 bars. I was like, hey. Because I cut like another 16. I got into that vein where I was getting ready. I was like, my pen was moving. I was like, I got excited. At first, I wanted to be swaggy. Then I started punching, and I was like, I got a whole 16 that didn't make it, and I was angry about that. I was beefing the whole recording session, yo.
Yo, son, me and Range was the last ones to get there. So when we came in, everybody got screw faces, pacing back and forth in circles. Marcus only wanted us to give 16. You know what I mean?
I'm tight. I was like, this is the last time I'm doing. I need a rap. You know what I'm saying? I need a rap. You know what I mean? The bars that I'm cutting, I'm tight. I'm over there acting a fool. But yo, it was dope, man. It was dope. It came out dope, man. Fire.
All right, yo, listen, we're gonna wrap it up, man. Again, fellas, salute. Great job. You know what I'm saying? Great job. I think it was just dope working with y'all, man. As my brothers, you know what I'm saying? It was just dope working with y'all, and we executed by the grace of God, and God, you know, gets the glory out of this. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just continue to push it. I will be pushing it myself. Like, I'll be doing some campaigns on it because it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? People need to see it. People need to hear it. And I just believe, like, you know, something like this, it's not just about bars, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's presenting, you know, Christian hip hop, it's presenting ministry in a way that, you know, just even the unsaved will be like, yo, that's how they moving. You know what I'm saying? That's how Christians can really do this on this level. You know what I'm saying? And just let it minister to people, bro. Go ahead, Rich. You got something to say.
I wanted to add on what you were saying. I was like, you know, it also shows that often too, with everybody, you know, in the world, and they mother, literally everybody in the world on this record. But to shock that we took the same approach and just uplift the name of God and be at the same, and there's no low, not a lesser standard, but actually even raising the bar that much higher because of who we are and who we are doing this for. You know what I'm saying? It's unto the glory of God. So the standard has to be that much more because of what we represent and what we are looking to share, the message that we're looking to share. And, you know, and I think that is why makes this special. And anytime as believers, anything that you're doing, you know what I mean? It should be done unto the glory of God. And if it's being done unto the glory of God, it has to actually put forth that level of excellence as if it was done unto the glory of God. You know what I mean? So I think that's the objective that we all should have as believers in anything that we do. So you said that.
And I will be sending it. I will be sending it to the producer who actually produced the original rhythm in Jamaica. I'm going to send it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that he can see, like, yo, wow, this is what these Christian hip hop, this is what these Christian dudes did with my joint, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say I'll be sending it to him because I think even he'll be impressed, and it will be a blessing to him to be like, wow. This is, you know what I'm saying? So listen, bro, we pushing. Again, thank you to those of you who jumped on in the chat. Shout out to Under 5. Much love to you, sis. Now I'm saying, you family, looking forward to seeing you at KCA in September. And shout out to everybody who jumped on, man. Shout out to the homie from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Supreme 2049. Shout out to Stacy who jumped on, man. Good to see you, sis, and see you in the building. And everybody else, Jared All-Star, Tabitha, Baron, everybody, Desiree, the whole squad. We appreciate y'all taking the time out to jump on with us and celebrate this moment with us. So listen, again, please go to the video, comment, like it, share the link, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? This is another episode of Real Rap 100, where we have real rap and we keep it 100.
100.
God bless y'all.
This is Real Rap 100. We have real rap and we keep it 100.
Hands, but a lot of times we don't give God nothing to bless if we don't put our hands to work.
Come on, bro.
Talk that
Come
talk,
on, bro.
That's that Vanguard talk, man. I be trying to tell him, man.
You and this something, bro.
Super excited for Christian hip hop culture. The thing I love about the KCA is what I'm looking at right now is that I'm seeing growth. I told Marcus, who's the person who put this together, is that Christian hip hop feels like what hip hop felt like in the 90s, where it was indexing way higher than its investment.
This is Real Rap 100.
And every time somebody said something to me, God said, this is why I created you. I make no mistakes. I have a plan for your life. And since then, God has been using me one song at a time, one day at a time, 1 year at a time. My name is Gifted Hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, we brought KCA to Brooklyn, then to Manhattan. Now, the Kingdom Choice Awards will be touching down in Queens, New York. Live from the iconic Queens Theater, Saturday, September 19th. Presented by Kingdom Time Entertainment. Powered by Holy Culture Radio. All planes, trains, and automobiles lead to New York City for the 2026 KCA, the nation's official award show for Christian hip-hop and urban kingdom music. It's more than an award show. The KCA is a kingdom experience. Get your tickets now at www.queenstheater.org.